Welcome to Geographic Definitions. Today we'll be defining the Antarctic Circle. The Antarctic Circle is the southernmost continent and one of the two polar regions on Earth. So first, let's explore polar regions. Antarctica is the first polar region, the famous ice continent at the South Pole. And this is the Antarctic Circle. More on that later. Earth's other polar region is the Arctic, found at the North Pole, and this is the Arctic Circle. If we return to the Antarctic Circle, you'll quickly notice that the circle itself isn't very logical. To highlight this, we're using a much thinner circle, and very quickly you'll notice that the circle doesn't include all Antarctica. There are pieces poking out. Is this random? Why this circle in particular? Unfortunately, to find out, we have to do some math. Earth spins along its axis, but its axis is tilted at roughly 23 degrees. The Arctic and Antarctic Circle are simply circles where the distance between the 23-degree axis to the 0 degrees is the radius of that circle. If we use simple shapes instead, we can crunch these numbers much more easily. I'll demonstrate this process once, but in 3 different ways, using a cross-sectional diagram, a 2D diagram, and using a 3D diagram. Remember, our goal is to understand why the Antarctic Circle is drawn like this. In doing so, we'll also understand why the Arctic Circle is drawn that way too. So let's break down this circle. The axis of the Earth at 0 degrees tilt is the center of the circle, right in the middle. The distance between that point to where the axis of the Earth is at 23 degrees tilt is our radius. From here, you just draw a circle maintaining that radius. And voila! You've got yourself the math behind the Antarctic and Arctic Circle. One of the neat features of the Antarctic Circle is that on the southern summer solstice, which typically falls on the 22nd of December, the sun is positioned in such a way that the entire Antarctic Circle is hit by the sun. And for a period of 24 hours, the sun can be seen above the horizon, giving you 24 hours of sunlight. For my English viewers, the sun is a giant ball of fire in the sky. Thus, the Antarctic Circle is the southernmost continent and one of the two polar regions on Earth. Thank you for watching. Please support the channel by subscribing, leaving a comment, and liking the video. If you're interested in these resources, please visit my test store, link in the description.